How you doing? Today's another day. It's a new day. It's trying to rain again. I don't care. It's not snow. Yeah, temperature's dropping, so I know it's snowing up on top of the hills. I've been hauling hay. Yeah, up on the farm, it's snowing. I don't think we're getting any accumulation, but it's January. It can do anything it wants, but I'll take these temperatures. I think we got 37 degrees right now, 36 degrees. Hey, away we go. Okay, we got a chance to run our stock bore, factory cylinder and piston, no pop-up, 372. And I'm going to show you a couple-minute clip of it. Uh, Excellent results. Did everything it was intended to do. Is going to be a very, very loyal work saw. And I'm pretty happy with the build. I really am. I probably got a 20% gain. I was really shooting for about 15%. I was hoping, except 10%. And I hope you really enjoy this little clip. Okay, we do have a couple more parts came in for our resurrection saw build. All this kind of stuff. All right. The only thing I'm waiting on, I believe, is a brand new gas tank. But here's what I got. This is the first one I've seen. I understand they had them out there, but OEM Husqvarna cover. This is my cases. This is an OEM loaded cover. That came today. So we're going to end up with a presentable saw out of this before I'm done. And this one is a special saw. This is, I think this is going to be a 95cc 372 for Buckin Billy. I think this one is. He's sending me a saw, a 371, that I want to do terrible things to. He loves the 371s. This is going to be a test saw leading up to what I'm building for the 371. We have to proof the concepts. But this will be a 58 millimeter bore, thanks to Dino Joe. And the parts came from Wolf Creek Saw Shop. Go to Wolf Creek to order your parts, you know, for your cylinders and what have you. From Ryan at Wolf Creek. And tell them that the Iron Horse sent them. That's right. that makes a difference to me. Makes me feel good that my people do that. I guess I should explain a little bit about a 95cc build out of this. So, where to begin? This should be interesting for you. I gotta see which piston. That's not the right piston. Let me get the other piston. Okay, here's what we're using. A Weisco. Got a little dome. I'm probably going to cut that off. I'm a little scared about the compression. 58 millimeter is very, very large for a chainsaw. This is a cylinder that Joe did for me. It's a 390 cylinder, bored to 58 millimeter. It has excellent fit. Look at that drop test. I haven't even bothered to clean that. It's clean, but a little bit of dirt. When you get that drop like that, you know you're right. Joe, thanks. Joe has done a 359 Husqvarna with a 272 top end. Go over to Dino Joe Mods and check this out. Check out his latest videos and see them numbers. This proves what's possible and still have a work saw. Joe, good job on that, man. I think I might just as well pull a crank out of this whole Hulk. I can tell by the rod color that this is it's a low hour crank. This is why I love the 372X torque. I get the awful nice cranks. Generally, I get nice cases out of them, being a later saw. And but in this particular case, well, you know, somebody wrecked a seal. Put a groove in the case on the clutch side, trying to get seal out. Well, they knew they wrecked it and siliconed it, thought it'd work. I might be able to repair it. And if you want to know the truth, I really need the cases a lot. But it's getting where that these parts, they're getting dear for these 372s. There are lots of them out there that are junk. But we come from big time logging country. So the local saws, 372s, it isn't to just run out. They're run out, they're done, and parts are missing. All the same stuff too. Starter covers, gas tanks, top covers, air cleaners, mufflers, just clutches. You just don't get much anymore out of them. You really don't. 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, now all I gotta do, I gotta get my little whiz banger here. That's a whiz banger. Guys, if you just get your rod straight up, put your jaws right down in there. Okay, now, you see that's a little bit of a tilt? What you do is you kind of find that average where it wants to ride. Okay, you just wiggle it up and down. It tells you where to go. It is just a matter of pushing. Let's see if on video I can get one of these boogers. Well, this one's going to be a TIT tight. I can see that. Okay, we have a separation at the rear, but not the front. Okay, you have to be very, very careful right here. You really do. Normally, I would use just a little bit of encouragement from a brass hammer, but just a little tap, tap, pull, pull. See, the darn thing, They always scare me when they do this. The majority of the time, they'll just go ahead and just pop right loose. There's nothing more holding it. It's just a matter of getting it. Be very, very careful with this. Okay, I gotta get a persuader. Oh, it just took a little persuading, a little tapping. Be gentle. And we'll just see what this crank looks like. I hope it's a real good one. I really do. I need a little bit of good luck sometimes. These are really quite a saw in their day. I think stock, there's probably factory saws out there in this class that'll do just as much or more than these did. Technology runs away with itself some days, eh? Okay, so this ought to give us a crank. What do you think? For this build we're doing. Oh, didn't get it far enough. Let's give it a little bit of encouragement. There we go. Okay. No color. Seal surfaces look really good. That rod's as tight as the day it was made. This isn't that old of a saw. So away we go. Okay, one more piece of the puzzle. Puzzle saws, aren't they? It sure is. I'm really looking forward to this build a lot. I'm looking forward to sharing this journey with you guys on this build because I know there's a lot of you out there in the same position. Well, you got 2 or 3 Hulk saws, and you don't have enough to, but you really like that. If you look at the price of new saws, it'll scare you. It's frightening. Look at used saws. And that kind of gives you the determining factor of, okay, what's my expectations for this? You know, it's a lot. Now, being a 95cc in this little box is a brand new Husqvarna 395 carb. They were 94 cc's. So I think we have the right carburetor. We're going to make a saw. I expect big numbers out of the darn thing as a 95cc, but we're still going gentle. Just still going gentle. It's still a work saw. We have to be worried about heating. It has to cool itself, okay? It has to be dependable. It has to tune easy and be strong in the wood for a quality work saw. This is what I require. I'm doing an 88.6 cc next out of a 371 for Buckin Billy. And I really think that I'm going to do reeds. I expect that to outperform a 95cc build, quite honestly. Now, we have options, which I'm willing to share with you as they progress. We have options, so this will be easy. Guys, that little 372 stock bore cylinder, no time and number changes. It's one thing to watch it, which it's amazing. It is so silky smooth to run, so easy to start. Starts right back up, cold, hot, doesn't matter. Very dependable, super tunable. That is a successful build. Now, when you listen to that, you notice one thing. That is not afraid to run RPMs. They run pretty good. And that one, I think it's going to be a very, very loyal saw for a long time. We got a couple 66 mag builds coming up. Finish the last details on trains 372. We'll be showing that sometime next week. Got a 61 to show you running in the wood, black top, nice saw. Hopefully this weekend we get a little bit of video of that. And I thank all of you for being here. Goodbye.